why do we talk about body language? Why is it so important, the way that we present? Can anyone give me a rough idea of, if someone is presenting to you, how much of what we receive as an audience do you think is about what we say, and how much, roughly, is about the way in which we say it?
20% words, 80% body.
80% body. What do you think?
Yeah.
Yeah. Some studies, it's obviously varied, but some studies say up to 90% is the way that we communicate rather than what we say. Now, of course, content is crucial. There is no point speaking nonsense and saying I'm going to deliver it in a really good way, because no one's going to believe it. But, having said that, if you have great content, which hopefully we will all have, if you don't have already, hopefully you will have by the end of the weekend. If you have great content, if you don't deliver it in a way that's engaging and interesting in your physical body, no one's going to listen. No one's going to care. If I come out here and go, hey, I'm really excited about chemistry because I've developed this new synthesis pathway that can tell us how a cell evolves, and it's really going to change the world. See, look, they're not even listening, right? This is my point. This is my point, right? No one's engaged. No one's interested. Why? I might be saying something really exciting. If I sound excited, or stand like this and sound excited, obviously nobody would do that. It's an exaggeration, but you would be surprised. You've probably seen a lot of lecturers, communicators, speakers who do not speak in a way that matches what they're saying. So for now, we're not interested in content. We'll talk about content later. We're interested in the way that it's delivered. Similarly, if I say to you, the fire alarm's gone off, but the thing is, there's absolutely nothing to worry about. There's definitely not a fire. You're just going to stay in here, and nobody's worried at all. And I really don't think there's going to be a problem whatsoever. Right? I'm telling you that you're safe. My body language is telling you what?
Get out.
Get out. You're not safe. I'm not calm. I'm not. I'm worried. But I'm saying no, it's fine. So we take for granted how much we receive through the way that we perceive information. If you're telling a story to your friends, to your family, this is communication. We should be observing communication everywhere. If you're telling your friends a story and you say, oh, I met this boy last night and I'm really excited about it. Boring, right? The way you communicate, the way you use your hands, the way you use your voice, the way you use your eyes, tells far more than what you say. We do it naturally, but for some reason, a lot of us, when we come to stand in front of an audience, we forget it all. And we start thinking we have to perform or have to do something formal. No. Communicating to an audience is just the same as communicating to your friends, to your family, but we're doing it in a heightened way, a bigger version of the way we would normally communicate. And that's actually very important, is that in communication, we'll see when we do this exercise, it's very important for us to realise that every person, particularly everyone in this room, because you've all done so well to get here, has a unique way of communicating, a unique way of performing, if you want to call it that. And we are never ever asking anybody to change the way that they naturally communicate. We can borrow things off each other, we can steal bits, we can say, I like this, I'm going to try this. But we're always asking ourselves to be a bigger version of our natural, normal self. We don't want anyone to change, we don't want anyone to think that the way they naturally communicate is not perfect. We're asking you to just enhance it so that we're making the most of our own personal repertoire, our own personal skills